Snoop Dogg, born Calvin Broadus Jr., is a West Coast rap icon known for his smooth flow and laid-back style. Dr. Dre, born Andre Young, is a legendary producer and rapper, famous for pioneering G-Funk and shaping the sound of hip-hop. Both grew up in California, but their unique talents would eventually bring them together to change music forever. The two met in the early 90s when Dr. Dre heard one of Snoop's mixtapes through a mutual friend, Warren G. Impressed by Snoop's distinctive voice and storytelling, Dr. Dre invited him to collaborate on the Deep cover soundtrack. Their chemistry was undeniable, leading to Snoop's unforgettable features on Dr. Dre's classic album, The Chronic. Following the success of The Chronic, Dr. Dre worked with Snoop to craft his debut album, Doggystyle. Released in 1993, the album blended funky beats with Snoop's cool, charismatic delivery, creating timeless hits like Gin and Juice and What's My Name. It became an instant classic, solidifying both as hip-hop legends. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg share one of the most iconic friendships in hip-hop history, with their bond extending well beyond the success of Doggystyle. After the album's release in 1993, the duo continued to collaborate on numerous tracks, with Dr. Dre serving as a mentor and producer for Snoop. Their chemistry remained strong through the years, seen in hits like Nothing But a G-Tang and Snoop's appearances on The Chronic. Despite Snoop's shift to other projects, Dr. Dre's influence has always been present in Snoop's career, and their reunion in 2024 sparked excitement for a new chapter of music together, showing that their creative partnership is as strong as ever. Now, 30 years later, the titans of West Coast rap have reunited to bring us the sequel, Missionary. Missionary is the 20th studio from Snoop. Released on December 13, 2024 by Death Row Records, the album features the return of Dr. Dre's legendary production, as long as some vocal features from Eminem, 50 Cent, Sting, Method Man, Jelly Roll, Tom Petty, BJ the Chicago Kid, and Gene Aiko. The album was first mentioned by Snoop on social media in late 2022. Snoop Dogg confirmed that Missionary was in the works during an appearance on a Stephen A. Smith podcast, No Mercy. When asked to share why they chose the name, Snoop simply told the host the first album was Doggystyle. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight on August 13, 2024, Dr. Dre expressed excitement about his new music, stating, "This one is going to show a different level of maturity with my music. I feel like this is some of the best music I've done in my career." To promote the album, Epic Games hosted Remix, the finale, marking the conclusion of Fortnite Battle Royale's Chapter 2 remix. During the event, Snoop Dogg performed Another Part of Me. The day before the album's release, Snoop Dogg took the stage at the Game Awards 2024 to perform one of his latest tracks, Thank You, from the album. He also presented the award for Best Ongoing Game alongside his son, Cordell Broadus. In addition to a heavy Instagram advertisement campaign, Dre and Snoop also released Missionary, the short film, an action-packed cinematic comedy clip to promote the album. Despite the buzz surrounding this 30-year reunion, many critics leaned toward the view that Missionary was unlikely to match the groundbreaking impact of Doggystyle. However, they noted there's enough in the album to merit a few listens, appreciating the duo's willingness to explore new directions instead of relying solely on their numerous past achievements. Slant Magazine criticizes the production from Dr. Dre, claiming it overshadows Snoop at nearly every turn and practically swallows his verses whole. Booming percussion and a tendency towards sonic overindulgence strip the beats of any defining character, leaving them loud, showy, and ultimately uninspired. The best among them are bare bones and deceptively simple, not the ones that sound like they're competing for a spot on the next Baz Luhrmann soundtrack. Reddit user Ronald Rios expressed skepticism that the 30-year reunion was not indeed a celebration of Doggystyle, rather a thinly veiled advertisement for the duo's collaborative alcohol brand. They wrote, "This album is not an artistic quest. This album is just a pretext so they can go on a press tour and do videos to sell their booze. That gin they got. Want to hear a Snoop project produced by Dre? Go back to '93. This one is just a big alcohol jingle." Still, Missionary was still loved by critics and other publications. Rolling Stone complimented the release, claiming Snoop and Dre's first full-length collaboration since Doggystyle is a celebration of strengths, displaying Snoop's growth while underlining his congenial gangster appeal. Regardless of the critical reception, OG West Coast hip-hop fans will be very excited to listen to this musical reunion, as many had long given up hopes for another joint project from these two titans a long time ago. So what do you think? Are you going to give this album a spin? Have you already? What did you think? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and pass on to somebody who you know loves West Coast hip-hop content, as there is plenty more to come. For now, it's peace out from Rap Pizza. See you in the next one.